We have some breaking news. We have an NHL trade to discuss involving some draft picks that could have some pretty big repercussions, though. The Habs have moved up in the draft after completing a trade with the LA Kings. We'll discuss the details coming up next. Welcome back to another video here at Top Shelf Hockey. As I mentioned, we have a trade in the NHL. This will have an impact on the 2024 NHL draft that goes later on this evening. And the Montreal Canadiens are making moves, trying to move up here in the draft. And they've successfully completed this deal to move up, but there's rumblings that they're not done and they're going to try to do this again. So the trade is as follows. The Habs move up 5 spots, trading pick number 26 along with picks 57 and 198 to the Los Angeles Kings to take their first round pick, which is pick number 21. So the Habs move up 5 spots. The Kings move back 5 spots and get 2 extra picks for their efforts here, including pick 57, which is a second rounder, and 198, which is a later pick. Now, there's a new tool as well recently put up on Puckpedia's website, which is great. You can put in the value. It's like a value estimator for each draft pick, and it tells you based on the pick's value, what kind of how even a trade is or what everything works out. And for this one, it's a slight overpay. For this to be completely even, Montreal should have included a 6th rounder, I believe, is how it worked out. But all in all, it's not much of an overpay. But it's a cool tool on their site if you haven't had a chance to check it out or play around with it. If you're seeing rumors about trades within picks and stuff, they give you a good idea what's fair value. So this tells me a couple of things. One, Montreal obviously wants to move up. They already have pick 5. We know that. That pick is unlikely to go anywhere unless they package 5 with 21 to move up, which I guess for Habs fans is probably intriguing. They likely want to make sure they get who they want here, but I don't know if that's really going to be doable. To be completely honest, I'm not sure. Unless they swap with like Anaheim or something at 3. I don't see Chicago at 2 or San Jose at 1 doing anything. We know Columbus has been having a lot of activity around pick number 4. There's some speculation there about Marty Necas and the Hurricanes being involved. We don't know the full details or how that's going to work out. The Flyers were pushing to move up into 4 with Columbus. That deal apparently is not happening. It's dead, so to speak. But it could be revived, I guess, with a change. However, it doesn't look like it's going to happen. But with this one, word is Montreal wants to get ideally another top 10 pick. So I wouldn't be surprised if they then package pick 21 that they just picked up either with other picks or with a player or something else to try to get up into the top 10 if they can. Now, it's not going to be easy. The further you go up here in the draft, the more costly it's going to get. So we'll see. Either way, they probably have some players in that 20-21 range as well that they might not have been able to get at 25-26. So clearly this... it's kind of a win-win. They either get a higher-ranking player in the first round or they continue to move up and get their person here. So obviously it's believed that Demidov is their target. We know they have tons of defensemen. They want a top forward. I think they regret passing on Michkov last year. They don't want to have that happen again. So I believe that's the plan, to try to get Demidov. And at 5, I think they probably can get him. It's believed right now that the top 3 picks are going to go Celebrini, Levshunov, and Zeev Buium. And now that's what the so-called experts are predicting based on the chatter around the draft floor right now. But of course, things can change. And like Elliot Friedman says, around the draft time, everybody lies. Nobody wants you to know what they're going to do, so they sometimes spread false information to get other teams thrown off of what their plans are. So you can't believe everything you hear. But that's the word that's out there right now. So this trade, it could impact LA as well. Their draft currency for this year is a bit low. They've made some moves involving a lot of picks. I do wonder if the Kings are not so much caring about this first round pick, because I really thought they were a prime target to move it anyway. So they move back, they get extra picks, and I wonder if that could be a bundle package, maybe with something else for a player. So I think to Ottawa. They've been very interested in Jacob Chychrun. Could they move Arthur Kaliev, who's been linked to the Sens, and some of these picks to Ottawa for Chychrun? We believe the asking price for Chychrun is a first rounder and a second rounder, so that would accomplish that. Or if, depending on how high those picks are, they might need to throw a prospect in. So to me, they could offer. I don't know if they consider that too much or not, but the 26 and 57 and Kaliev, that might get it done. We'll see. So this impacts LA. This impacts Montreal. The negotiating and everything going on in the draft is far from done. So we'll see what happens. Let me know your thoughts on what you hope to see for draft pick trades and what this all could mean for what comes next. So let me know. There's going to be some more content coming to the channel leading into the draft tonight. So stay tuned for that. And of course, I'll be putting up the recap of the draft later in case you're not able to watch it. I'll have the full breakdown afterwards. So stay tuned. We'll keep you up to date. Everything here at Top Shelf Hockey. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.